What's going on, everybody? It is a Thursday now. Week is almost over here. SPY is down a little bit. Got a decent amount of stocks on the watch list, just 5 of them. None of them look good at all, except BABA. I'm starting to notice BABA here is getting stuck at this 185. So I'm wondering if at the open here we still can't break this 185. Let's set up for a decent play over it. But other than that, that's really all I am seeing at the moment. Everything else is just kind of fluttering back to yesterday's close. I mean, I got the children's place over here. It was up, let's see, it went from 137 to 148 down to 135, and now it's sitting at 139. So I mean, that one's all over the place. Maybe set up for a opening range reversal or something. I couldn't really tell you. I guess WSM is doing something right now. It's really choppy pre-market. It's not clean like Bob is. But we are open here, so let's see what happens at this 185.01. I can probably risk about 50 cents on it, so I'd say 500 shares is right on it. I'll go a little bigger, because if we can get above it, I want to be in it. Definitely wanting to pull back to it, so I'm thinking this is definitely a trade that I want to be taking if we can get up there. That'll be nothing hormel, nothing. Place not doing nothing, WSM not doing nothing. I really want to see Baba come back up here. Doesn't have to do it this candle. Oh wow, it might. You know, if it takes a few candles, that's fine, but just don't want to see it go lower. Come on, dude. Okay, we got some decent opening range plays setting up here. The problem is, I mean, I charted these things on the daily based on points ago, and I mean, some of these things have moved 10 points since I last charted it. So I mean, there's a whole new set of daily levels that are coming into play that I haven't even noticed yet. But depending on which ones do what here, I'll be looking to set something up. I also just noticed Children's Place doesn't have any volume to it. I just missed it. There was a hidden seller there at 142. Yeah, you can see all that green in there. Might be a opening range play. I mean, even if it is an opening range play, just it's such a huge mover. I'm definitely keeping an eye on this 185 level for Baba. Baba, I don't think I want to short it for an opening range breakdown. There's not really any daily levels in the way. it might end up being a good short. Depending on what WSM does here, it could be a good long too. WSM doesn't have anything until 69.40. So PLCE, I mean, it looks pretty good, but the volume and the spread is pretty ugly, so I should probably avoid it. WSM, if it wants to close around the 75, I'd be interested. But I mean, down here it's just not good looking. I don't know, nothing's really clear right now. Nothing's screaming at me. I mean, Baba very well could be a good short. PLCE's failing. Looks like WSM isn't doing anything. And move. Getting a little stuck. Last thing to hold was 94. 93, yeah. If I was in it, I know I would have to give it a chance. Baba's definitely getting stuck around this 183. I don't know, I hate to short a stock that goes against the news, everything else around it. SPY's tearing up right now. I mean, it gapped up on good earnings, good upgrades, good news. I mean, there's a lot of bull cases around it, so I don't think shorting it near the open here is that great of an idea. LV's got something going on down here at 29.43. I want to see the tape first. It looks like a very good short. There's nothing really on the way for pre-market. I didn't see anything on the daily. I have to go way back there. I mean, it could end up doing something. WSM definitely failed. Thought something might be happening here at this 138. Look at that spread. Nice. Just pay attention if it gets back down there. I don't really know what I'm looking for here on LB. I don't know if I am looking for anything. It's a little choppy. Got some big wicks, big moves, failed to break down, failed to move higher. This might be the case right here where it wants to move since it's had a chance to retest VWAP. Although, I think a better play might be coming up here in Baba. We're getting an engulfing candle here. Something at this 105 level is something I want to be paying attention to. $700 is probably a bit much, so it's $500. I think $300 might be about it. LB again, failing to move lower. SPY's tearing up. We are green. AMD's on a rip too. Yes, there's nothing right now. See, watch the tape here, see what's up. Until pre-market there was something going on too here. Definitely want to watch the tape. Next spot's about 40, so I can definitely get about 40 cents out of it. I mean, it's a scalp, so it's all I'd be trying to get. Let's see what's up. I think the worst case is I would lose about 25-30 cents on this. If it super fakes me out, you know, we get up there and immediately turns around against me. I think worst case is about 30. So I think, I don't know, I can probably go 400. I really do like the setup because it's got a very bullish price action, huge pull up here. Now we're starting to consolidate a little bit. I might see it in the next couple candles here. There it is. Definitely something there. I'm giving myself a penny because if it ticks up a penny, sometimes there can be another hidden seller there, so I'm going to give myself just a couple of cents in case someone's faking me out. Tested it once, came right back to the 60s. I'll put it back if we get there again. We're back. I'm in. we are doing something. Alright, just take it, whatever. It's a scalp. That's all I'm worried about. I don't know, that was pretty weird because obviously there's a ton of volume on the breakout, but I don't know, we got up there and everything was just super flashy, just back and forth, back and forth. I don't know, I saw it was at 30, that's what I wanted, it was 30, I'll just take it and get out. Might want to keep moving, sure, but not looking to hold. I mean, any of these pre-market levels could also be the same thing. I mean, definitely something going on at 106, so I'll take what I can get. I'm probably not going to find anything else because things are just really ugly right now. It's just not great looking. I mean, places all over the place, super low volume. Also, their WSM failed. Now we're sitting on anything. It might be something at 68, though. I don't see that. Not done trading yet. I want to see what's going on. Yeah, Baba took off pretty well. It's sitting in this mid-50s. See, if I want to get out on this, I can probably take more than 500. I can probably go 700. So this actually looks like a super good setup because on the 5-minute we got above VWAP and then we got an engulfing bearish candle here going right down to that 68. So I definitely like the setup. But I need to see the tape first. Moving average is definitely going to cause some problems, so I'm going to turn this thing back on if we get there. Okay, we are down here already, breaking right underneath of these moving averages. I didn't see any action going off at the level, so until I do, I'm not clicking the button. Had an attempt to move higher, VWAP failed. I'm looking to get about 20 cents out of it. Once we hit low day-ish, I'm sure we'll be seeing some resistance, some support. If it gets down there again. Alright, we're back again here. See if we can actually get to it this time. I'm gonna have to reduce my size and widen my limit here, because this thing gets a little spready at times. it's back. Okay, well WSNM ended up taking off the other way. I think around here I noticed that there might be a hidden cellar or something going on. Kind of bounced down, failed to retouch it again, and then at that point, it might not have been a bad long. The spy was ripping up at the time. I mean, with the VWAP, moving out, just coming under it, all the shorts in here that failed to get profitable at all. I mean, made for a nice little short squeeze there. Decent pop, but I don't know. I think I was just focused on the other way down here at 68. I mean, I probably could have made a little bit of money off of it. I mean, it's just a short scalp again. Baba ended up moving pretty well after I got out, but actually I'm gonna watch the tape real fast. Okay, just rewatched it. So it was really interesting because obviously you can see that huge volume spike. As soon as we got above it, everybody else was trying to play off of it. I mean, the tape was moving so fast you definitely couldn't read a thing, but we weren't just moving anywhere, and we started getting stuck at like 30 and 37, and it was just hanging out there. I mean, there's flashes of green and red. I don't know. I told myself I'm right where I wanted it to be. Just take it, get out. So finishing the day green. Not much else to complain about, really, I guess. LB ended up being okay, I guess. I don't know. It's just not clean enough for me. Seeing all these giant wicks definitely kind of made me a little iffy about taking the trade, but it ended up being a nice break once it finally got down, but then we had a huge squeeze. So looks like 29.15 I have as a daily spot. So I would have been taking some profits around here, and I probably would have got cut break even on whatever else I had left over here. I mean, this thing could obviously keep going for however long it wants to for the rest of the day, but I'm just not feeling it, really. So I'm just going to call it where I'm at, just plus 72, and I'll be back tomorrow.